Do you know that cancer is the second cause of death globally? Do you know that there are over 19 million people who was diagnosed with cancer in 2020? Are you aware that if you got cancer, it will cost you an average of 10,000 to $200,000 annually for cancer cause care and treatment? Well, this is relevant, right? This is why at the Cancer Conversations with Coach Wanda, we discuss breakthrough solutions so you can understand how you can take care of cancer. And today I'm very blessed because we have a very special guest who will take care of your cancer cost treatment and payments to their solution. Well, before we bring my guest on stage, let me introduce myself. My name is Wanda Lintan Kalupig. I am 2023 Top 15 LinkedIn Expert in Dubai and 2021 number one most influential Filipina on LinkedIn. Every week, I go live here on LinkedIn because our goal here is to share insightful information and inspiring stories to help cancer patients, caregivers, and their families navigate the complex journey of cancer. Now, if you missed the last few episodes, let me do a recap so you can understand what did you miss. And I will also tell you how can you watch the replay. On the first episode of our podcast, I was very blessed to guest the first Emirati breast surgeon, Dr. Huria Kazim. On this episode, we spoke all about breast cancer. She explained how every woman, specifically those who are 40 years and above, need to get themselves checked because breast cancer is the most common among women, but it's the most curable also. So if you want to watch the replay, go to Linktree Coach Wanda and you can watch it. Now, on the next episode, another doctor is my guest, Dr. Romy Paredes. Dr. Romy is an integrative doctor who have been helping patients for the last 20 years with over 24,000 patients. He is renowned in the Philippines for helping cancer patients heal holistically. He used different kinds of methodology. He called it laboratories. He said, a lot of people are in suffering because they are stressed and they need to be a solution beyond medicine. Dr. Romy Paredes have his program called How to Heal Cancer Holistically. You can go to wellnessland.org to get access to his program. And of course, you can again go to Linktree Coach Wanda to get access to the copy of his recording. On the third episode, I am very blessed to interview one of my staff, Rosaline, whose husband had cancer since 8 years ago, but together they are surviving and battling it courageously. And she shared tips and tools so you can navigate how the emotional complexity of cancer. Again, watch the replay of this episode. Go to Linktree Coach Wanda to find more. And our last episode also with Coach LJ Lagat. Coach LJ is an emotional healing coach. I think what I love about this episode is how Coach LJ was able to heal herself because of the emotional wounds she had. And in the process of doing that, she was able to help also a lot of cancer patients heal the emotional wounds. You might not be aware, but every negative problem, every negative event, every negative emotion leads to stress, that leads to sickness. So how can you heal cancer emotionally? Coach LJ on that episode shared tips and tools you can immediately apply so you can heal from cancer emotionally. So please do watch that episode because that's one of my favorite. We did a very simple few minute exercise to really help yourself overcome stress and heal yourself emotionally. Now, another inspiring episode last week is an interview with George Takianos. George is a very inspiring person. At 31, he was diagnosed with cancer. Everything in his body had cancer except the bone marrow. But he survived it. He also had a brain injury, but he survived. He overcome everything that came to his way. At 47 today, he's very happy and very healthy because he healed himself holistically. Again, if you want to watch that, go to Linktree Coach Wanda. It's titled Conversations of Hope, a Cancer Survivor Story. Now today, before I bring my guest on stage, Personally, I would like to invite you. Other than podcasting, one of the things I love to do is training and coaching. And I love to help people discover their true selves through soul branding. I have a soul branding workshop happening tomorrow in partnership with the Bailiwick Academy. If you are thinking, what is this soul branding workshop, Wanda? Well, let me play just a very short video of my last attendee so she can share with you more what this soul branding is all about. Let's listen on what Maria will say.
You help us deal with our fears. You help us find out ano ba yung gusto talaga namin, na hindi lang basta theories na one way lang na itinuturo mo, kundi you help us realize and analyze ourselves. Maraming hindi nakakaalam nun di ba? Yung ability to analyze and discover themselves. Thank you kasi napakalaking bagay nun for us na katulad ko, business aspirant. Malaking bagay yon para masimulan ko or mapalago ko pa kung ano man ang meron ako ngayon. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Maria. Go to Linky Coach Wanda to know more about it. But first, I would like to thank every person. We launched this podcast live event on LinkedIn only on Monday, but we have about 299 interested attendees as of today. So thank you for those who are watching us live or on replay. Let me introduce my guest so you can understand the deep meaning of what he's doing and how is TajPay helping break through barriers in cancer and healthcare payment. Okay, my guest is Liwa Abukit, a Chief Strategy Officer of TajPay. He is leading the company's innovation and strategy in healthcare finance, ensuring alignment with its mission to transform medical payments. Previously, as Chief Investment Officer at Top Venture Capital Fund in Saudi Arabia, he excelled in identifying promising startups and driving them toward international growth. His career spans pivotal roles at Orange Jordan, MBC Group, and BlackBerry, where he honed his expertise in scaling technology solutions and promoting sustainable business models. So, without further ado, let me bring Leo on stage on this episode, Breaking Barriers: How TajPay is Transforming Cancer Treatment and Healthcare. Leo, thank you.
Thank you, Wanda, for the invitation, for the lovely show, and I'm really blessed being part of your show.
Thank you, Liwa. It's an honor. You know, when we had the conversation, immediately I was like, wow, I love what you're doing, and the world needs to know, right? So I was really very impressed of how TajPay is transforming healthcare payment because I know from my personal experience how cancer cost is so shocking, in many aspects, and financially it's so disturbing. So maybe Liwa, can you tell first a bit of story about yourself and about TajPay before I throw some questions to you?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Wanda, again for the invitation and for hosting me in your show. Your amazing previous episodes, I've watched a couple of them. Your team guests are I'm not compared for your previous team guests. Everyone has a great story. I'm really blessed being part of your show. I'm Liwa Abu Khair. I'm currently living in Saudi Arabia, doing what I can do regarding TajPay, establishing a new way of handling the burden of heavy financial costs related to healthcare. Previously, I lived in Dubai for 10 years. I had the bliss of enjoying the ongoing development of Dubai infrastructure and environment regarding technology startups and technology products. I used to work for NBC Group, the biggest TV stations, and then I joined BlackBerry in its peak before the close down of BlackBerry. In BlackBerry, I was the senior alliance manager for MENA region. I had to identify the technology products or the technology applications that is running in MENA region, and I can give them grants and invest in them in grants in order to bring them to BlackBerry platform. Before going to Dubai and Saudi Arabia, I also lived for a couple of years in Jordan, where I worked in different, let's say, technology-related aspects, professions. I hope that in this session we can talk more about how we can support uh, not just easing the financial burden for cancer patients, even providing more depth of encouraging and empowering, because I have two personal cases in my family. But nonetheless, we'll talk about this later. Thank you, Londa.
Thank you, Liwa. Now, I am interested to hear about your personal story because I think, it's very important to know. I learned the best way for you to learn is from learning how others cope with it, right? So, but Liwa, how is TouchPay transforming, the healthcare payments? I mean, what are the gaps currently in the healthcare payment that, inspired the creation of TouchPay?
Wanda, worldwide, there's so many studies around how much there's a gap between someone in care needs an instant healthcare treatment. His financial abilities could not match the required funds.
Hmm.
Nonetheless, he is willing to commit to pay this financial burden if he had the chance for installments. In the US, the size of lost opportunity between supply and demand in healthcare is around $125 billion annually.
Wow.
And there's a huge uh, gap between patients that really need the treatments
Hmm.
and let's say the healthcare institution that also has burden cost on their end. So what
Hmm.
we did in TouchPay, we've seen that in the new trend of easing the financial burden for whatever cost is the buy now, pay later model. The buy now, pay later model supported so many sectors in expanding their offering to customers and generating higher revenues for retailers, for schools, for universities, for car dealers. So it's more like a way of handling your financial payments. So we're trying to adapt the buy now pay later model into healthcare industry, doing through eliminating all unnecessary KYC agreements or KYC
Hmm.
arrangements between the patient and the healthcare institution, and providing a financial platform that anyone can tap into it and have installment for his immediate care payments.
Wow, that's very good and comforting, because I mean, in the Philippines, this is scary. When you get hospitalized, first, they will not accept you if you don't pay the deposit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you want to save your life, you want to save a family's life, but, it's so scary that you don't even get through the door without the money. And I think even my experience here in Dubai, I mean, it's very expensive. Like when my mom was hospitalized, like how much is the bill every day? How much is the medicine is costing about $10,000 to $15,000 a month. So I think it's very good to hear that there are solutions of the buy now pay later. I know buy now pay later works very well in shopping, but I think if you look at it from the holistic perspective of what's needed right now, shopping is important, yeah, but I think our health is more critical because what you're doing at Touch Pay is about saving lives, right, Diwa? So which actually brings me to the next question. What do you think? I mean, I know you said from your family members there were two cases where they had cancer. Can you share, what are really the biggest pain point in terms of cancer patients, and what's your personal experience about that?
Well, Wanda, my late mother, around 20 years ago, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, and 20 years ago, the health industry was not that much advanced as today.
Hmm.
Nonetheless, thank God she was cured for some time, And then after a couple of years, she was diagnosed with bone cancer. And in the bone cancer, it was from stage 3 or 4. And we lost my mother due to bone cancer. Now, in that experience, because we were insured in Jordan, we were able to cover partially of the cost, even if we are insured. It wasn't covered totally, and that was a huge question. Why until 2024 there's certain sector in healthcare industry are not covered? There's something, as people are, it's one of the most expensive treatment in the healthcare
True.
industry, the cancer treatment. And for the couple last decades, uh, due to so many reasons, it seems that though there is an advancement on the treatment of cancer, the cost did not go down. It didn't. It keep going up. Now, the second case in my family is my elder sister. She also got diagnosed with cancer, but thank God, with the huge advancement in medical, she was totally cured, and she's still with us, and she's having a great blessed life. I wish her all the best for in her coming life. So two of my family members on a different time zones has been suffering from this disease. Uh, I know I need to step in to provide more tools and more infrastructure for not just cancer one, for all healthcare immediate financial burdens, to have more adaptable solutions, so everybody we can more have inclusion and coverage. And in the future, we can also think, Wanda, of health insurance tools provided through TouchPay platform in order to support a bigger wide or a bigger section from the audience to have better access for healthcare treatments.
Wow, that's really something, right? Firstly, what I want to say sorry for your mother. I mean, thank you for sharing that story. I think, you know, cancer is something so shocking that you don't know what's going to happen. You get cured and then something happens. But I think what I love about what you said is that there's so much advancement now that, your sister benefited from it. But unfortunately, regardless of the advancement, the cost really didn't get, I mean, like a Tesla, right? They said the first Tesla came, it was, very expensive. It became cheaper because there were pre-productions. I mean, for cancer, I think because what doctors or what research have said, the research have never stopped. So the cost of producing those medicines of those research have become expensive. So it didn't go down. And I think it's good to know because number one, I think there are many gaps in healthcare. There are a lot of people who have insurance. No insurance, that's one. Second, you might have insurance, but it's not covered in insurance fully. And I think if TouchPay is the solution where it's a no-brainer for you now to just take the cost because later you're gonna have the buy now pay later solution, then that will ease so much worries about your mind to just focus on the hope and the healing because there's another solution that TouchPay is helping. And I think what I love what you said is the future, right, in terms of the insurance industry, because again there are many gaps in terms of number one, the insurance costs. A lot of people don't get insurance because of the cost of it. And sometimes when you go, I learned that when you get a term insurance, until you're alive, you're gonna pay for it. So it's like, am I gonna pay until, like, if I wanna live until 95, I have to pay until 95. So I mean, it's really something. And then it's even a question of, is it going to be covered? Because I also understand how complex insurance is and the disclaimer of what's covered and what's not. And I think from your experience and from the what TouchPay is doing now, it's a good mix that you know the problem in the healthcare and how TouchPay is the solution. Now, which actually my question also, Liwa, is from both the hospitals, right? I mean, I understand now that from the patient perspective, they have the buy now, pay later. Now, for the providers, the hospitals, what's the benefit for them if they partner with TouchPay? What are the inefficiencies in these healthcare payments, that TouchPay is currently solving for these hospitals or treatment centers or organizations?
One that it's a step-by-step process. I know we're starting according to the legislations and the regulations within most countries. The buy now pay later model has a cap,
Hmm.
allowed to exceed that cap, and
Hmm.
mostly that cap is around $2,000 by the way, mostly. So this is will not be able to cover huge financial burdens on more expensive health treatments. Nonetheless, we need to start somewhere. We need to
Hmm.
start somewhere. So we're
True.
starting in building the infrastructure for buy now, pay later for the healthcare industry. That's why we call TouchPay is uh, the payment cure for MENA region. We want to cure the payment industry. So we build the infrastructure. We will allow the healthcare institutions to be able to serve more customers by
Hmm.
driving more people, enabling them to have the ability to cover their healthcare treatments. So the healthcare institutions will be able to serve more people, and they will not be dealing with the hassle of following up on the payments or this default on payments because it will be covered by TouchPay. Now, the model we
Hmm.
are trying to create is also to include another important player in the ecosystem is the financial institutions. So we can bring more financial institutions to support the buy now, pay later for the healthcare industry, higher pool, everybody will be happy. TouchPay is the technology facilitator. The financial institutions are the doing who doing the financing. The healthcare institutions and the doctors will be paid immediately after being there's a KYC for the customer and everything is okay. The patient will get the treatment. It's a zero interest installments for 1 year, and the banks can deal this as a CAC, so they can have more customers to their platform and only bearing the cost of the treatments in a certain cap for 1 year. So this is the model we're trying to build in the market. We're trying to enable healthcare institutions to serve more customers. We have to bring the inclusion of non of lower the higher lower revenue segments of people to have more treatments and more care integration. And in the future, we will also step into the health insurance industry in providing more tools, more insights, more data to support more people being able to be doing healthcare treatments in their lives.
Wow, that's a very good thing. I think it's a win-win, Liwa. And I think this business model of, patients getting cured because you're getting the financial support. On the other hand, these hospitals are gonna get more revenue, increase in cash flow because there's touch pay in the middle who's guaranteeing that it's okay, you're gonna be paid. And then on the other hand, there's the financial institutions you're gonna partner with. I think this is a very good win-win. Now, I know currently you're in Jordan right now. Now, but I think the good news about also what you're doing, you're not only supporting cancer patients. Is it all for all kind of healthcare related payments in Jordan, Liwa? Can you share some example of how TouchPay is making cancer treatment and healthcare payments more accessible and affordable to many people?
Now, Wanda,
Yeah.
we just started last year. We are in a
Mm.
very pre-seed stage. Now the vision is huge. The
I-
ambitious is the sky. Uh, we still not reach out for cancer patients. Nonetheless, we are going there. We need to fix this issue. And with my personal experience and the cases that been in my life, I'm going to be there. And hopefully sooner than later. Nonetheless, in Jordan, 80% of the population is not insured.
oh.
80%.
Mm.
And there's so many similar cases, even in Philippines. There will be
Yes.
similar cases in Egypt, in Tunisia, Morocco. There's so many countries. The health insurance is not a nationwide plan, by the way. So
Hmm.
that way, according to the current regulations, we can cover up to $2,000 to $3,000 in a zero interest 1 year installments of buy now pay later plan. Now we're trying even to have a higher coverage financially by
Hmm.
providing more Sharia compliance financial tools to cover
Hmm.
a higher healthcare treatments payments. We have the solutions and we are building the solutions. We are in very early stage, Wanda. The model is working. We've been able to finance over 592 operations. We've saved
Wow.
over
Hmm.
500 customers. The amount of operations that we managed to channel through TouchPay in our pre-seed stage is $600,000, and that was
Wow.
just testing the market.
Hmm.
The whole technology platform is yet not to be built, yet
Hmm.
it's working, and there's a need in the market. And that's why we were approaching investors in order to join our story and start building the buy now, pay later platform for the healthcare industry in MENA region.
I think what I love what you said, Liwa, is that you understand that the vision and the mission is big. You just started, but can you see how much impact you've done already? 592 patients, $600,000. I mean, that means I'll say one life, saving one life is so important. Having saved 592 lives is very important. I mean, if you're like the Tabi, Tabi of healthcare payment, right? I mean, if you do shopping, when you go to the store, people say, "Do you wanna tabi this payment?" I mean, in Dubai, right? Everybody is always like, "Do you wanna shop more? Tabi this, tabi that." I mean, if you can use Tabi for shopping, then the good news is there is something like, touch pay, which is most critical than anything, which is healthcare payment. So it's good. And I do hope that, people will partner with you because this mission requires a lot of hands to join together. And I think even the MENA region, I mean, it's good. I mean, in Dubai, a lot of people are insured because it's mandated by the government. Unfortunately, in the Philippines, I know a lot of our fellow countrymen doesn't have insurance. I mean, they don't even have the ability to manage the day to day, expenses. How about insurance? So I think there's a lot of gaps in healthcare that you could be of service. I mean, even insurance countries, yes, there is, because there's still the co-payment that could be part of the solution of TouchPay to help finance that. Now, Liwa, I would like to hear some stories. I know there are 592 stories that you can share. Maybe you can share a bit of story of that, some, and at the end of the day, you have something that you're doing because it's a mission, right? Of those 592 people that you help, what is that something that stuck the most to you?
Well, Wanda, in Jordan, even pregnancy, some companies do not cover in the insurance. So,
Oh.
so the cost of the operations of delivery, it's around 700 JDs. That's
Hmm.
something around, I don't know, maybe let's say $1,000. Let's say, for the sake of numbers. Um, a $1,000 for a normal employee in Jordan, that's a lot of money. The
Hmm.
average payments on monthly basis is what? Is $200, $300, $400. So having to pay two salaries in a
Yeah.
delivery operation is a lot in Jordan. So since we and around 40% of the operations we've channeled through TouchPay was for delivery and pregnancy. There's so
Hmm.
many people who are able to have the access for better hospitals
Hmm.
because they have the ability to have this $1,000 on installments. And you see, some people would say $1,000. That's not that much. It is that much. And
Hmm.
in some countries, when you will be able to deliver your baby in a
Yeah.
better hospitalized positions and circumstances, that will increase the potential of having a more healthier baby.
Hmm.
So I'm very proud of enabling a less lower income segment of people to have the access for a better hospitalization environment for their newborns. And we are very proud about it. And since then, it's now become, if you want to have the access for a better hospitalization environment, go to TouchPay. They will do the installment for
Wow.
you. So now this is just the beginning. Um, unless you have the passion to
Hmm.
disrupt an industry that seems everyone is happy not to disrupt, like the health insurance, like the heavy
Hmm.
cost of healthcare treatments, the gap between patients and hospitals. You need to have the passion to disrupt this. And when I say disrupt, is enabling every piece of the equation to have better access, better ability, and serve more people and have more inclusion for the lower income people to a better healthcare treatments. It's doable. It's not rocket science. It's all about
Yeah.
finding the right equation between different parties and enabling everyone to have the access for healthcare treatment when needed, and even insurance. We have the
Hmm.
collaborative insurance concept. It's a Sharia compliance tool. That insurance, we can all have a pool of money that come to this wallet, that in case I need it, I will be using it. In case I don't need it, my money will not go away. It will be pulled back to the pool. And this pool can be used in so many ways, supporting other people. So the collaborative insurance is also another thing in the future that we want to look into it, in order to provide more and more access for healthcare treatments for lower income segments of the people.
Wow. I think you know what I love what you do is that regardless of how people are not doing, not disrupting this industry, you have the courage to disrupt the industry because this is both life saving. I'll say, it's helping a lot of people in many ways, from the patient to the provider. And I think I love what you said about the collaborative insurance. I mean, the other day I found an app, like for example, there's an app where you just invest this much of money, you can own a property in Dubai. Imagine if you say, why don't you invest your money here? You can save this much of life. Maybe $1,000 doesn't mean something to you, but it can mean so much to the people who need it, specifically in Jordan, in the Philippines, or any other country for that matter, whose financial care and cost is so high, and the income, there's a huge gap in it. Now, maybe Liwa, other than, I know there's so many things that really TouchPay can do. And I hope you do get the right people to work with you. Who are the other people that you need to partner with other than the patient, the provider? Who are the best partners that you envision or you wanted to have for TouchPay to really create more impact to the lives of many people?
Yeah, being a fintech platform, regulatory is a must, and I
Hmm.
totally understand this. So regulations and regulatory bodies within different countries will have to step in order to monitor, organize, regularize everything that is related to fintech. Now,
Yes.
we need to have, let's say, a wider approach to support more healthcare treatments to be covered within the buy now pay later model. So the regulatory bodies will be part of the people that we want to engage and partner with, along with the insurance companies, because
Hmm.
insurance companies, and I know that there's a lot to work on in terms of the healthcare insurance. Nonetheless, at some point of time, everybody needs to step in and re-engineer his tools and re-engineer his services to serve more segments of people. You have
Hmm.
to. So we need to partner with insurance companies. As you mentioned, the healthcare institutions is a must. The
Yes.
financial institutions is a must. And even,
Hmm.
because we do the KYC on the
Hmm.
back end of TouchPay platform, so all, let's say, entities that is in relation with the KYC, customer, know your customer and everything, they also, and We are a startup, and of course we need investors, and we need venture capitals, we need angel investors, we need people that believe in the potential of curing more people through more innovative financial solutions. We need them to join our story. So basically, we
Mm.
need a lot of people to support us.
I am praying that you're gonna get the right people, Liwa, because I think the biggest companies of today, are the startups of yesterday. So with the
I
big
like,
vision,
I like. Okay.
and that's true, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you go
Is
back
there,
to
is there a
Apple,
copyright? We can use it, or there's a
yeah, yeah,
copyright?
of course, that's true. I mean, if you go back at how Google or Apple started, they will have the stories of they started in the garage, right? But see where they are now. And I think it's always about the clarity of the vision and the impact and the disruption that you want to make. And your disruption is bigger than shopping or bigger than anything else. It's about saving lives, giving access to people to better healthcare. It's about helping institutions also creating better insurance. So as you rightly said, insurance companies, financial institutions,
Wanda,
regulatory.
between us,
Yeah.
يعني I've been taking touch pay concept for several investors between us. I don't think
Ah.
it's between us. Everybody's watching, but there was there's so many rejections about it because uh, they see Tabi and Tamara as a buy now pay
Uh-huh.
later platform, and they say that they can easily jump into healthcare and they can do it. So maybe touch pay will not be able. The whole issue here is we are here to empower the healthcare industry. It's not just
Hmm.
another payment
Yeah.
gateway that you can do. No, the doctors, the healthcare institutions, the operations, the whole cycle of matching
Hmm.
the patients and the healthcare institutions need to be fixed. So it's not just a payment gateway. It's not just a payment solution. We There's so many cases in the US, like
Hmm.
Walmart, doing this, and they are providing the healthcare industry with a more innovative financial solutions to empower everyone. And that's why Tabi and Tamara are focusing on the retail. That's what they are doing
Hmm.
best. You need someone to do the buy now, pay later for the healthcare. You will need them to do it for rent. You will need to do
Yeah.
it for school fees. You will need to do it for whatever. So buy now, pay later need to be integrated and enable different sectors to support it.
I
And I
agree
wish
with you.
investors will join, but we'll keep doing what we can do best.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think Tabi and Tamara are good, but it's a different focus altogether. I think every business is unique, and specifically the healthcare industry is a very, very unique industry that people need to understand, right? And I think what I love what you said, it's the mission, right? Of saving lives, making it affordable and accessible and easier for people to afford treatment. So that's really something. Now, Liwa, I know you need investors. Can you tell us also what's the future of TajPay?
Um, within the first time that PayPal was created,
Yeah.
PayPal solved a huge problem of enabling unbanked people to have access to
Hmm.
banking services.
Yeah.
And, and PayPal became the pioneer of electronic payments for unbanked people.
Hmm.
And since so many fintech solutions came and arose within this whole ecosystem, financial institutions, traditional financial institutions, needed to cope and adapt with the
Yes.
tremendous and enormous improvements in the financial side, or they will fade away.
Hmm.
Now, it's exactly what we want to do in TouchPay. We want to enable and empower the healthcare industry in order to provide access for larger people in the country to have better healthcare treatments with an ease buy now, pay later installments. Yet, in the same time, in the future, I will enable the healthcare institutions to expand their operations in different sides of the country by financing their expansion because I have their data and I know people
Mm,
what and I can
yeah.
see that doctor is a well-known doctor. So I tell them, listen, why don't you go to Manila and have your clinic there? He will tell me, I don't have
Mm,
money. TouchPay will become the financial or the digital financial platform, even for healthcare institutions, to expand their operations, and we start doing revenue share. So if
yes.
you are a very
Mm,
good doctor and you want to have an expansion of your business in a different city, let's do it together. I can
mm,
bring you business. I can easy the installments on patients in your clinic, and everybody can have access in that city to your treatment. And in the same time, you will have more business, and will be able to serve more people. So I can see a new bank for the healthcare industry in MENA region that supports and empower more people to have better health treatments and more business for the healthcare institutions and more financial institutions supporting the healthcare industry.
Yes, we are back. Thank you, thank you. And sorry for that. On a live stage, this always happens. But if you're watching us live or on replay, let me recap. Today, we're talking about how TouchPay is breaking barriers, transforming cancer treatment and healthcare. I have my guest here, Liwa, who shared how for the last 1 year they have saved 592 lives and funded 600,000 cost of healthcare treatments. Now, Leo, what I also love about TouchPay is the zero payment, right? I mean, in the Philippines, I haven't heard of any company with a zero payment. Now, I think whatever business model you have created is something that can be replicated in many countries. Whatever business model you have is something that a lot of healthcare provider, investors, regulatory, institutions, if they want to contact you, what's the best way to do that? Can you share, what's the best way if they want to partner with you, bring the solution to their country, or if they want to fund? Imagine if you have $1,000, and if someday, right, you can invest on the platform and have it used by another person, that could mean so much. So Liwa, what's the best way to do that?
Well, I'm a LinkedIn guy. You know, I
Yes.
spend more time on LinkedIn than I spend on the TV. So, so for me, anyone can reach me on LinkedIn. It's my favorite first touch point of contact. And in the same time, again, um, I know there's a lot to do, and
Hmm.
I know I still have to do more convincing for investors to join, and I know that I have to do this, but we're not stopping. We're doing, and we're trying to build uh, um, the right tools and the right solutions for the healthcare industry in order to save more people. This is the ultimate vision. We want to save more people. And
Hmm.
the best way of doing this is by innovation and providing a win. I love this, what you said, Wanda. A win-win situation for everyone.
True.
Interest should not be the answer of all installments.
Hmm.
There is so many ways of providing more revenues for the healthcare institutions and allowing them to lower their margins and taking this margin and paying the other stakeholders in the equation without having more burden on the patient or the healthcare treatment customer. We don't want to overburden him. He will have the
Hmm.
same amount, lower some margins, share some revenues, and do installments with zero. I'm insisting with zero interest installments, and there's a win-win situation for everyone.
Yes, Liwa. I hope it's gonna be, whatever you have done, what you've started, is already a big win, right? I think my only wish is to continue to win, right? Win to saving more lives, win to funding more treatments that needed, and win to getting the right people to partner with you on, whatever needs to be done, whatever funds needs to come. And of course, to help you every week when we go live, we're gonna talk about Go to Touch Pay. And I think it's an honor to have you. I really love what you're doing. I just hope that many companies and many people like you would disrupt, right, the healthcare industry, because it's a must, it's required, and it's needed. Any last words before we end, Liwa?
I just want to say that everybody needs to do his part in innovating, in contributing, in doing the best you can do in supporting uh, not just cancer patients, every patient that you can see. Nonetheless, cancer patients needs it the most. Cancer is a treatable disease; it's no longer that much non-treatable. Yet, support, empowering, and enabling patients having that there's a cure and there's a way to get that cure is the ultimate message or mission you can associate yourself with. Thank you, Wanda, again for the invitation and for hosting me in your amazing platform. And again, I'm nothing compared to your previous guest. Your previous guests are amazing people, and I advise everyone to see your previous episodes as well.
Thank you, Liwa. It's an honor to have you on the show. I know our goal is to really bring spotlight, to break through barriers, right? And TouchPay is one of those pioneers, disrupting the healthcare industry. My wish is that you're gonna expand in Dubai, in the MENA region, in Asia, and wherever it's needed. Because as you rightly said, I think everybody needs to play a role, right? If we can help one another, there's so much. You know what I learned? There's no scarcity of money. There's so much money in the world. There's just disproportionate use of how it's being used, right? If you use it for shopping, why not use it to save lives? And Touch Pay is part of that solution already. So I wish you all the best, Liwa. Thank you so much. We're gonna promote you weekly. So get the right people to join you on the mission of TouchPay. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Wanda.
Now we are at the end of this episode. Let me recap. Today we have Liwa. He is the strategist for TouchPay, and TouchPay is transforming cancer care and healthcare treatments by making it accessible and affordable. 0%. Currently, they're available in Jordan, but the goal is to save more lives, to help more people get access to better healthcare, better doctors, and of course, for the doctors to help more patients, right? It's a win-win solution for everybody. If you are an investor, if you want to partner with them, if you want to be part of the solution, please do contact Liwa because I know together there's so much we can do to bring more health and happiness to this world. If you don't know me yet, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Wandalyn Tan Kalupig, 2023 Top 15 LinkedIn Expert in Dubai, 2021 #1 most influential Filipino on LinkedIn. Every week, I go live on the Cancer Conversations podcast with Coach Wanda because the goal is to share insightful information and inspiring stories to help cancer patients, caregivers, and their families navigate the complex journey of cancer. If you want to partner with us, please message me or my team at Kaltan Social Media Marketing. Every day, we do have different episodes also. Mondays about coping with cancer. Next Monday, I'm gonna have a guest from the US. She's Janita Green. She's gonna share all her stories, how she's cope up with cancer. Tuesday is all about therapy. So we do have a lot of guests or healthcare experts. So if you want to be part of that, please send me or my team a message. Wednesday is all about alternative therapy and holistic healing. So we're gonna talk about what are the other ways for you to heal because that's possible too. On Truthful Thursday, we are about inspiring stories so to support, caregivers and their families. On Fearless Friday, like this one, we are creating disruption by introducing barriers. What are these companies that are bringing transformation to healthcare and how they are solving it? I'm very happy what TouchPay is doing. I do hope you do partner with them because whatever they're doing can have saved 592 lives and can save so much more with your support. And on Saturday, we have Supportive Saturday about organizations, charities, and foundations supporting cancer. And Survivor Sunday is about featuring the people who survived and overcome cancer. So please go to bit.ly podcast partner form if you want to be part of this Cancer Conversations podcast. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you for those who are watching us live or on replay. Thank you to Liwa. Thank you to my team managing this. We are live on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. And lastly, again, I'm doing a soul branding workshop tomorrow. If you want to discover who you are, find your soul story so you can authentically speak your truth and find the right people for you. Go to Linktree Coach Wanda to find more. And at the end of this episode, we're gonna play one more video. A lot of people are always doubtful, what will I learn, Wanda? But I want more than me, I want people to see what they learn from me. So with that, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, I wish you all the best and see you on the next episode. God bless you, everybody.
To tell you frankly, at the beginning, I'm not convinced. But then, as I see how you deal with it, nang nakita ko yung how you want the students to learn from you, doon ko na-realize it's reasonable. That's the only way that students will learn from you. Kasi otherwise, this will be just a piece of information that we just hear and then probably might not be able to use it. So doon ko na-appreciate yung technique nyo. You know, that's probably the reason why you're the best. Because you have that power to educate people, but at the same time, make a difference in their lives. Nabago mo yung nabago mo yung confidence ko, nabago mo yung mentality ko, yung mga fears ko. Nabawas, hindi bang nawala totally. I'm telling you, hindi pa siya nawala totally, but nabawasan siya. Kasi, you gave me a boost. You gave me confidence na kaya, doable. Believe in yourself, believe in God. I believe in God. I have a good relationship with God. But somehow, andun pa rin kasi yung fear. Ang taas pa din ng fear. That now, I have 1-year plan. Because of this one, I have a 1-year plan. You know, that I have to look forward to now. It might not probably be 1 year, probably 2 years, but at least I have a definite plan that I want to open a storefront. Now, it's a solid decision na. Kasi before, when I was sharing last week, I have this, now, may mga stories ako nababasa na in 5 years, they close. You know, why even bother to start, di ba? Kung magko-close rin lang in 5 years time. But with you now, with what you did to us, Miss Wanda, I'm telling you, hands off.